Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Angel with this brand new video. The time is about 1 o'clock where I'm at. I just been resting all day. I had a rough night last night. It was just really, really long. Anyways, I wanted to kind of share something, just kind of give a little bit of a testimony of why, how I came to God a little bit and kind of how I came involved in TFL. What made me come to God was just being an alcoholic, just the fact that I knew alcohol, wasn't going to help me no more. And alcohol was really my biggest thing that I suffered from a lot. When you're depressed and you're hurt, that's the one thing you're going to run to is alcohol. Alcohol, sometimes either hurt you or kill you, you know what I'm saying? And it can take you 6 feet under straight to hell. And I didn't want my life to go around that. Um, During the time when I was back in the world, I was living TFL already, I had nobody. I was depressed. I remember there's times when I would just be by myself at school, even in college. I was so hurt. I had a dad who didn't care for me as much and always put me down. I remember we got in a fight so bad. He told me he doesn't care if I live or die, and that I meant nothing to him, and that he has his own family. And one time he took me to school, and I was crying. Even at college, I was trying so hard not to cry. But he told me basically I was worthless and that I didn't mean anything and that he was going to send me back with my mom. And there was times when I just wanted to hit him so bad. And even when I was working 2 jobs, he still kicked me out of the house. I was trying my hardest. The thing that I don't get about some parents is that when they meet somebody, most men or women, when they meet somebody, they kick their kids to the curb. That's one thing I like about Bill is that, he loves his son very much, and he does works his hardest because I mean I'm not a dad, but I can see that Bill, even though he's suffering from TFL, he's trying his hardest to be a good dad to his son. Um, all I can say, man, is just keep raising your kid, the best that you can, and always love him no matter what. And I'm not saying this for people to feel sorry for me. I'm just saying it's kind of like how it is. It's that mental abuse that words do hurt people. I ain't gonna care. I don't care what anybody says. Words do hurt, and they're like arrows, they're sharp, like a sword, and sometimes words can kill somebody, and that's why there's so many rapists and murderers and molesters. That's why there's so many women going to prostitution. That's why there's so many women stuck up. It's because they've been hurt themselves, and that's why society is the way it is. That's why women have so much power. It's because they want to hurt every guy that comes in their way because they think if they're going to hurt them. Let me just share this. You know what? Do I think all women are bad? I think that a majority of them are, but I think that there's some good women. Do I think that, you know, just here's what I get mad about. Even I'm going to war with people because they think TFL is bad. They think we're rapists. They think we're killers, and we're not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapist. Bill's not a rapist. Steve Holker's not a rapist. These guys are just average, trying to get their life straight. They have jobs. They have kids. They have responsibility. But we can all agree that the way the dating scene is, that women just have too much power, and the hardest part about it is the fact that it's just going to keep going. It's just, it's not going to get any better. We have a president that lies. We live in an economy that's already crashing. There's so many earthquakes. Bill's told you. I've told you. There was even talk that they were going to make a robot woman so that lonely men can have someone to be with. Let me just tell you what, if you're single now and you're 28 like me, or you're about to hit 30, you're better off just staying single because it's not going to get any better. Older women act like little kids, and younger girls act like older women, but it's still in the end, it's still the same thing. I don't care if they're beautiful or ugly. Both women today, whether if they're attractive or not, they have the power if they're stuck up. Ugly women like to control men, and then pretty women like to play men. So, what's the point? I don't really like to use the word ugly, and I don't want people to think physically that I'm calling someone ugly. I'm talking about the inside. Um, Very rarely you'll find a beautiful woman that's beautiful on the inside and out. To me, when I meet, to me it's just like, just that's just my opinion. I'm not going to sit here and say that, that all people are bad because there's not. Um, just all I can say is just love yourself, accept yourself for who you are, and don't change for nobody. Anyways, I'm going to make a part 2 to this video.